Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Sunday, the 13th of February 2022. Today's Millwall news, we've got this story from londonnewsonline.co.uk, which is South London Press's online website. And it's there 4 takeaways from Millwall's 2-1 win over Cardiff City. Murray Wallace a strong contender for POTY and Cliftonville deal dilemma. So Murray Wallace and Mason Bennett scored second half goals as Millwall beat Cardiff City 2-1 at the Den yesterday. Here are Richard Corley's 4 takeaways from the championship match. Murray Wallace Player of the Year? At the very least, the ultra reliable Scot has got to be in the conversation when it comes to who scoops the individual accolade. Indeed, that's what I said yesterday. If you saw yesterday's video, I discussed that. Bart Biakowski has won the last 2 Player of the Year awards since arriving from Ipswich Town, but my money would be on Wallace at the moment. He cost 500 grand when then Millwall boss Neil Harris brought the defender to SC16 from Scunthorpe United and has more than paid back his fee, yes, especially with his versatility in terms of playing in the back 3, left back or even left-sided wing back. Saturday was his 128th appearance for the Lions and he claimed his 10th goal for them. Wallace has scored 5 goals this season and the South Londoners have won every single one of those fixtures. Boom. He scores when we win. He only scores when we win. Also won the most aerial duels, 10. It was often the one to mark Jordan Ugle when Cardiff went direct to their number 9. The last defender to win Player of the Year award was Sean Hutchinson in the 2018-19 season. Make me an offer. The Dutch midfielder is out of contract at the end of July, and you would have to say he is the only one of the players in that situation, Jed Wallace aside, who Millwall are likely to want to retain. That's not to say that Cliftonville, who turns 32 in June, is a shoo-in to get offered an extension, but he has started the last 4 championship matches and was picked out post-match by manager Gary Rowett for praise. Cliftonville reads the game well and tends to keep things simple, apart from one levy dribble from right to left across the edge of the Cardiff box that had home supporters imploring him to shoot. His last goal was for Birmingham on December 1, 2018, so it would have been a collector's item. If Millwall do bring down the average age of their squad with some of their summer acquisitions, his experience and know-how in the middle of the park could still be of value. Set piece pays off. It looked a deliberate ploy for Millwall to mix up their corner kicks, and they tried a lower near post delivery which Sean Hutchinson looked to flick on in the first half. It didn't quite pay off then, but did for the breakthrough goal in the second period. It didn't appear that Hutchinson got contact on Scott Malone's corner, but it distracted Cardiff's players enough for the ball to sit up perfectly for Murray Wallace to plant a firm header past Alex Smithies. Home is where the points are claimed. The Lions have lost just 1 of their last 9 championship matches at the Den, and even that reverse 1-0 to Forest saw them squander plenty of chances before Lewis Graben's late sickness. Sections of the home support grew restless when Mills played in the first period on Saturday, especially if the ball went backwards when their team were in possession. But once they got in front, they quickly gave themselves a 2-goal cushion, with substitutes George Saville and Mason Bennett impacting the contest. The latter heading home the former's cross at the back post. Millwall haven't always found it easy to get their victories on home turf since winning promotion, but 26 of their 40 points this season have been earned at the Den. They are 11th in the table just based on home results, but it's worth adding in that West Brom, 4th in those standings, have only banked 3 points more. Indeed. So yeah, some pretty decent roundup of the situation after this week. And let's get to, we're going to move on now to the stats. Saturday's Cardiff game, and we're going to start off with experimental361.com, which is XG over the 90 minutes of the match. See here, so Cardiff had the better chances in that game. They have an XG of 2.2. We have an XG of 1.2. The chances we had were not very good. The best chance was the Mason Bennett one. What do I mean by that? Well, the blue line is Millwall's goals. As the blue line is Millwall, the pink orange line, well, I don't know what colour that is. Orange line is Cardiff. Now, as the line goes along, anytime the team has a shot that's on target, which has the possibility of being a goal, how good a chance like a penalty is spot on to be a goal. So that would be a very good chance. Now you see here, our first shot was about 13th minute. It just ticks up. The blue line just ticks up very small amounts. That means that was probably a long shot, something like that. So not a very good chance. And you can see in the first half, Cardiff only had 2 shots in that first half. We had a number of chances, probably 5 or 6 it looks like. And then round about the 33rd minute, we didn't have another chance from the 33rd minute to the end of the first half. And you can see here, so what it looks like is we were bang in trouble until the substitutions were made. The double substitution happened on the 67-68 minute. So you can see here, as soon as that happened, Cardiff don't have it. So round about the 65th minute, Cardiff don't have a shot on our goal from 65 minutes till about 87, because it's all Millwall attacking. And after we get that second goal, we just shut up shop and we see out the game without having another chance on goal. The blue flat line to the end of the game. But they should have won that game. They had enough chances to win that game, and they had some really good chances, and they didn't take them. Well, we stopped them from taking them. Bart made some very good saves and some good defending all round, and a bit of luck as well. But so here you go. Let's have a look at the chances again. So this is infogoal.net, and if you look in the middle where the red FT is, 1 and 2.48, so still a massive difference in that. Judging by that, it should be Cardiff that won 2-1, but it wasn't. They didn't. And you can see here, so yeah, 69 minute was when the double substitution was made, and that changed the game. 5 minutes after that change, we score. And they end up taking Hugo off for Ikpeazu. He had a couple of decent chances, didn't take them. So they feel, well, it's not going to happen for him. It's not his day, so let's take him off. Try something else. You can see here Toby got injured. Take him off for George Evans and just sit back. Even though it wasn't that long, it's only 2 minutes, we ended up conceding straight away from that. But there you go. So this website is very good for XG plotted on a map, which I love. And you can see here, so all of these blue circles are Millwall chances on goal. They're XGs, expected goals, and the bigger the circle, the better the chance. And you can see here, the ones that have a yellow ring around them, they are the goals. So bang on, Mason Bennett in the 6-yard box. That was a 50-50, 46% chance that would have been a goal, and it went in. And Murray Wallace's one was not. I thought Murray Wallace's one was probably a bit easier. It was free. He didn't really have any defenders on him, and he basically had the whole goal to head towards. So I'm surprised they're only giving that 6% chance of that being a goal when you're in that situation. But it is what it is. And you see all these long shots, especially over on the right hand side. It's Jed Wallace, Scott Malone, Jed Wallace, Jed Wallace. Yeah, Jed Wallace trying to score a long range effort there. Not really working out for him. And you can see here, look at this. These are so small. They're supposed to be white, but their shots from distance are so small that it's just black specks. And even inside the box, they've still got these tiny black specks. These ones here, this one, and that one. But you can see where the XGs are. They had 3 chances, 3 very, very good chances inside the 6-yard box. One of them was a goal. That was the one that they scored at the end. You got this one here, 62 minutes, that's Hugo. 58 minutes, Hugo again. Just just couldn't do it. You can see here fairness rating. Was that a fair result? Was Millwall winning 2-1 a fair result? And they're going 59 out of 100. So they're saying no, it's not. Based on the chances created, Cardiff should have won that game. But the substitutions probably did help us out and helped us win the game. So nice couple of substitutions there to go on the front foot. Bring especially Mason Bennett. Mason Bennett playing quite decently over the last couple of games. Seems to have hit a stride, which is good. Especially if Benakovi's hamstring is a problem. Could be missing for a month or two. Mason Bennett will probably be the one tasked with taking over that centre forward role. So hopefully he'll keep his form going if that is the situation. So let's look at pardon me. Let's look at this from WhoScored.com. The match report. Millwall were effective, great goal scoring opportunities from set pieces, were strong at finishing, and you can see more strengths for Cardiff there. Millwall gave away a lot of free kicks around the box, and Cardiff's weaknesses were poor at finishing, lost possession often. Interesting. So you can see here on the right hand side, Murray Wallace man of the match, Joel Bagan 7.9 rating, and then 3 more Millwall players in the top 5. Fantastic. But here you go. So attempts 12 to them, 17 for us. So they have more chances than us. 8 and 8 open play, 4 and 9 set piece. And you can see here, so the conversion rate, we had 12 shots scored, 2 goals, 16% conversion rate, 17 they had, and only scoring 1, so that's 5% conversion rate. And they were mostly going down the right hand side. So that's probably why Murray Wallace stood out, because he had a lot to do and he did it quite well. So Cardiff were going down their right hand side for half the time. Let's look at shot directions, shot zones. So we're still not getting in that 6-yard box there. Action zones. That's good. Yeah, don't have a lot of it in our home third. Player positions, here you go. Millwall playing a lot deeper now in the middle. So was that a phobia there? 23 playing deeper. Burke and Jed Wallace playing further forward. Interesting. And you can see, so Cardiff going down that right hand side, the 17 is further forward than the 3. 3 is kind of pinned back, trying to deal with Jed Wallace there, it seems. Danny McNamara, so that's interesting. And their 2 forwards seem to be playing on top of each other. The Ugal, I think, is number 9. Don't know who the other one is. But basically playing the same position. Interesting, okay. Let's go and take a look at how the players got on. So here you can go and see. So if you look at the club badges in the top right and left, you can see 6.85 and 6.58 for Cardiff. And what that is the average rating of each team's players. So you add it all up and you divide it by the number of players, and that's your rating there. So only just Millwall having the better of it, only just. So that's pretty even. Crowd of 12,710. Nice. So you can see here, Murray Wallace 8.5, man of the match. And then Scott Malone 7.8. He got an assist. Cooper 7.2, 7.1 Hutchison. So the defense really stepping up and doing what they needed to do, and then they got that win, which sounds a bit weird when we scored 2 goals and we didn't keep a clean sheet. But Cardiff had more chances than us. They had better chances than us. They only scored 1 goal. Their defense won that game. to be honest with you. And Mason Bennett gets 7.2 coming off the bench. So you got 7.2 rating from 20 minutes on the pitch. Not bad, not bad. So here you go. So total shots 12 to 17, as we've already heard. So who had them? So Wallace with 3. Yeah, we've seen a couple of them were long range efforts. Foby with 2, Burke with 1. Murray Wallace with 1, and he scored it. Mason Bennett with 1, and he scored it. The only one who didn't have shots was Keith Belden Mitchell. And of course, Bart Biakowski. So possession, wow. Possession was 62 to Millwall, 37 to Cardiff. Yeah, that's quite high, isn't it, for us? That is quite high. And most of that was with Murray Wallace. 99% of the total match time was Murray Wallace's feet, and then Hutchison. McNamara was involved a lot as well. Interesting. Okay, so let's move on. Pass success percentage. Wow. 72 for us, but only 56 for them. That is insane. So you can see their defenders aren't really passing very well. The Cardiff ones. Whereas ours are very decent. The only one that's quite low is a Foby. Biakowski with 54, which sounds quite bad, but that's quite good for him. He's normally in the 30s, so that's very good for him. Billy Mitchell 86. Nice. So dribbles 6 to 5. Okay. Aerials 1, 31 to 27. And there, as we've seen in the South London press story earlier, Murray Wallace with 10. 10. He won more aerials than Cooper and Hutchison combined. Or he won more aerials than Malone, Mitchell, McNamara, Burke and Afobe combined. Wow. Murray Wallace. Okay, tackles 11 to 19. So we didn't even tackle that much. Drame with 5 for them. So we didn't even have that many tackles. So they were going down the right hand side. So obviously Murray Wallace and Malone. So Malone stepped up today. So I don't know what it was being left out the other day. He's got some kind of little. I think he's been playing with some kind of knock or something. He hasn't been playing that well, but he hit out of the park against Cardiff. Corners 4 to 2. 4 for Malone, 2 for Wallace, 6 to 5. Overall, dispossessed 13 to 6. So dispossessed means having a ball taken off you, and quite a few for Millwall, to be honest with you. So let's move on now to the player stats in the rating, as some of the stuff we've already seen. Murray Wallace 8.5, fantastic rating, absolutely fantastic. A lot of touches as well, because we had a lot of possession. We had 62% of the possession. You see Scott Malone 7.78, Mason Bennett 7.24 after coming on in 68th minute. Who did he come on for? It was Oliver Burke. So you can see he's massively done a lot better. A whole point better. So Burke got 6.2 in the 68 minutes he played. Mason Bennett comes on, plays 20 minutes and gets 7.24 and a goal. Pretty I don't know if it's like because the competition now is like, it kind of maybe motivates people to play better than it was before, because if you know there isn't someone there who's going to take your place, you just chug along. But when you get left out because someone else has come in, then you get put on the bench, and like, oh fuck it, I don't like that. So maybe it's something like that happening. Who knows? But yeah, so we got 5 players in the in 7 or 8 rating. And even George Saville, when he came, got 6.82, which he got higher rating than Billy Mitchell, who he replaced, 6.8. but interesting. So we've seen the shots here. All of these players having shots. Nine different players having shots for Millwall, but how many of them were on target? Only 3. Damn. So what was that? 12 shots. Only 3 were on target. A quarter of the shots we had were on target, but we ended up scoring 2 goals from 3 shots on target, which is incredible, actually. Hardly incredible. Let's look at touches again. So Murray Wallace is the most touches. Sean Hutchinson, Danny McNamara, Scott Malone, Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell, that's quite high for him, seeing as he only played 68 minutes. Okay, and Benicofobia, only 18 touches of the ball. 2 shots and none of them were on target. And now he seems to be injured, so maybe that might be a bit lucky because he's not been playing that well recently. But you kind of get the situation that because he's the club's only recognised centre forward, that you can't really just drop him and bring someone else in. Because who are you going to bring in? Like Mason Bennett, but it's not a like for like really. But we'll see how we play against QPR on Tuesday. So let's keep scrolling through this. So offense, we've already seen most of that. Offside, so we've got offside. Only 2 offsides there. Dispossessed, we've seen. Unscheduled touches, that's poor ball control. Yeah, Oliver Burke. And the Sheffield United fans did warn us about that. Okay, defensively, the tackles: Malone, Hutchinson, Murray Wallace. Interesting. Okay, interceptions: Jake Cooper, 5, and 2 for Hutch, 2 for Miko Keftenbeld. Clearances: 4 for Jake Cooper, 4 for Murray Wallace. 3 for Danny McNamara. Nice. Okay. Cool. Block shots. These 5 players with block shots. And fouls. Damn, that's a lot of fouls there. Jed Wallace, 4 fouls given away there. Passing wise, let's have a look. So, passes. Most passes by Murray Wallace, Sean Hutchinson, of course, they had the most touches. Danny McNamara, 56. Billy Mitchell, 56. Okay, and interesting. And again, Billy Mitchell with the high passing accuracy, 85% off of 56 balls, 56 passes. Jay Cooper up there as well, 84 off of 50. That's pretty decent. I think those 2 are the standout ones there in terms of being accurate with their passing. Crosses and accurate crosses. So Jed Wallace, he's trying to make things happen. 11 crosses, but only 1 of them was accurate. McNamara, 6 and 0. Again, not good. Both of them probably going down that right hand side, so that someone on the Cardiff stopping them getting the crosses in, seems maybe. Scott Malone, 5 and 2. Oliver Burke, 2 and 0. Murray Wallace, 1 and 0. So long balls and accurate long balls. Sean Hutchinson, 15 and 6. Same as Bart Biakowski, 15 and 6. Jay Cooper, the best there, 11 and 8. That's very good. Murray Wallace, 9 and 2. Scott Malone, 7 and 2. Billy Mitchell, 7 and 4. Very, very good. Miko Keftenbeld, 6 and 3. Jed Wallace, 5 and 3. Which is actually pretty decent, but it's just his crosses. Well, I don't know what the cross and the long ball. I imagine it's one is kind of up and down on one side to side. Cross would be across the pitch, literally, and a long ball would just be a long ball forward. But anyway, so there you go. Murray Wallace standout. It was the attacking substitutions that changed the game, and we had the most possession, but they had the most shots on target and better quality of chances. So what a strange game that we ended up winning with a bit of luck and some very, very good defending. 2 two-headed goals as well. Yeah, just a game that we should have won, and we did win. And fantastic. Now we go to play QPR at home. They are fourth in the table, so that'll probably be a different kettle of fish. And I wonder who's going to be playing up front, because Benicofobia seems to be injured. So who knows what's going to come from that. Not only that, but after we play QPR at home, we then play Blackburn Rovers away, who are second or third in the table at the moment. So not an easiest of weeks coming up. So it was a very vital win to beat Cardiff when we got these two tough games coming up midweek and then at the weekend. So let's see how we get on. Thank you for watching and goodbye.